Here on another road ride. We'll have a fantastic view when we get up here. D-ticket ride. Tharps Peak. Quite a few squirrels in here today. Holy crap, those things scared me. Those are out of Lemoore Naval Air Station. They've been up here dogfighting for 2 weeks, and they sure as heck don't fly that low. here. Man, those jets came in low. I thought something was jumping out of that rock pile at me. And my coffee right over here. We're going to have a nice view. We don't get bit by a snake on the way over there. Let's go through right here. Nice tight fence. Man, them buckeyes are pretty when they're blooming. It's Highway 198. It goes up into Three Rivers and Sequoia National Park, about 6 miles up the road. Starp's Peak right there. This would be Kaweah Lake down here. And that's the Horse Creek Bridge they're going across down there. Makes that thumping noise. Stay away, snakes, stay away. Oh boy, I was up here a couple of weeks ago. That's why I knew I had to come back and bring the camera. And there's still a little part of the Horse Creek campground available down there. But it is completely covered with water now. The little park ranger guy lives over there in that little green roofed hut by the restrooms. And I'm sure that it's closed for the season. Now I'd like to see them jets come back through here like they just did. I gave everybody out there on the lake a thrill. I think those roofs down there in the water are campsites or barbecue pit sites. And 198 this direction goes into Lemon Cove first and then on through into Visalia. Kaweah River runs over there against that mountain underneath that lake. And they started this lake in '58, finished it in '62 after they evicted all the people that used to live down there along that river. Yeah, a lot of traffic today. These purple flowers here are called the last rite of spring. They're usually the last flower that blooms in this area. It's May 7, 8, 9, somewhere in that area. All the other wildflowers except these yellow ones are supposed to be tarweed. The other flowers are pretty much gone by now. In the fall, after they've irrigated, this lake will recede this whole campground down here will be open, and it'll recede 3/4 of a mile. Beyond those white buoys out there will be the edge of the lake. They're raising it now. It peaks about Memorial Day. That's a rugged old mountain to climb, I can tell you. You get up there, you're in no hurry to come back down. The dam is just around the corner. The lake didn't go too much further that direction. Okay, guess I'll head back. I don't want to fall off of here because it'll roll all the way down to the highway. Old buckeye tree, old silver sides. Guys fishing down there. Lake flows in under that bridge, that little inlet there on Horse Creek. And I guess all the bass hang out there. All the willow trees along Horse Creek are now underwater, provide good cover and good food, I guess. I don't know, I didn't fish much. See my cousin's summer house right over there between those trees, the green roof. The power lines that go around the lake off up into Three Rivers. Used to be wood. There's an old wood one right there. And they come in and put these metal ones up. Some places you'll see they had to leave something for the woodpeckers, environmentalists, so they would attach a chunk of this wood pole to the top of the metal pole so the woodpeckers had something to pound on. Don't want to make the woodpeckers unhappy. Glowing purple flowers on that bank right there beside that road. They love to grow on the banks beside roads. Oh, there's some flowers that are still blooming. purple, or whatever you want to call it. I forget what those are called. Star of David, I think, something like that. They have little petals that branch out. And of course the thistles are blooming. Weeds grow really well all year round. Those are still in bloom though. One of the prettiest purples around here. Milkweed thistle. Young trees over here. It's about the only place I see a lot of young trees. Wooden poles off here to the right laying down. Nice view, huh? Guy out there fishing. Look at that gnarly old tree there. That's an old fella. Like a snake that swallowed a squirrel. Got it stuck halfway down his throat. We're going to build a house right here on this knoll. Back in the 60s. But they couldn't get a VA loan. My grandparents lived right up the road there. 3/4 of a mile.